What is going on, everybody? It's your man PD Rock back with another episode of the Vibe Room with my co-host.
It's your boy Joe.
Yeah. So figured out a little of the technical difficulties, getting better with the volume. You know, the audio box, the green screen in the back. We did run a couple minutes late today, but that was due to figuring out our technical difficulties. Today's episode, we're going to be trying to break down Joe mainly with some side piece information from me on the side.
Real quick.
The 2024 NFL rookie draft that just took place over the weekend. I was not able to really catch up on it. For the most part, Saturday and Sunday, I was really just trying to focus on my re-debut on my wrestling show. For wrestling, professional wrestling, my bad. For Legacy is Timeless, Survival of the Illest, Block 2. That went down Saturday. Amazing show. Great times. Sammy Diaz, shout out, advances to the triple threat match for the first ever Legacy is Timeless championship. That would be later on down the road this year. Before we get into the NFL.
Before we get into that, real quick about the NFL draft. Listen, guys, y'all know it's a 3-day event. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This Saturday, I did catch for day 3. I only caught the 4th round. I decided to spend some time with my kid and disregard the 5th, 6th, and 7th round. I mean, those are pretty much role players and backups if they make the team. But I will cover rounds 1, 2, and 3. And if we have time, I'll go into round 4 also.
Yeah. But before we do get into that, I've been dying to break this trailer down live with you guys, and now that I finally figured out the audio in this place, God, I do want to do this with you guys live. We can watch the trailer together. We're going to do the Deadpool 3.
I lost volume. There you go.
Yeah, you're good. A little faulty wires. We got to replace some things, slowly but surely. But I want to watch the Deadpool 3 trailer with you guys finally. So I'm going to pull that up. Just bear with me for a second.
What the hell did I just do? What'd you do, buy a 3-pack? Oh shit, you already had one open, yo, my fault.
Alright, I'm going to pull the trailer up now. We're going to run this back together, guys.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest consider it.
Yeah.
You're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
That's fucked up. That's grimy. That's grimy.
Again.
That's grimy.
This
Hold on. We gonna run his back real quick. Yeah, hold on. Let me pause it real quick. All right. Before we go any farther in the trailer, I'm taking it as this Wolverine is no continuity, like brand new. Like he's obviously deep into being Wolverine, but like we haven't seen him. He's from a whole different universe. I don't even think he's like Logan Wolverine, but I don't feel like the trailer says like he was able to save his universe, but wasn't. And I think it's because it's the opposite of what everybody thinks it is. I think it's he had to die to save his universe, and he couldn't and didn't die. So his universe died instead. Because they say that in like the MCU, there's one main person in every universe that if they die, the universe will just fucking fall apart or some shit. I think that's Wolverine for his universe, but let's get back into the trailer. It's fucked up though. He was like, your universe went to shit. Mine's not, you little bitch.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
That's funny. He said, go fuck yourself. Yeah, 3 days before my birthday.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
See what I'm saying?
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man.
We got volume. I checked.
I am soaking wet right now.
See, I think this scene is actually Age of Ultron. Oh, we got pause right there. Hold on. Run that shit back real quick. No one else thinks it's crazy that Professor X's sister is coming out of a head of fucking Ant-Man. Like, it's not even just the head. He's got his shoulders and everything. That's great. And then if you pay attention when that scene pops up later, you see a bunch of old X-Men from all the other X-Men movies. It's pretty dope. The movie's going to be good. I think everybody's thinking it's going to be in the void the whole entire time. It's not. I think it's going to be in the void for a little bit, and then they're going to get sucked into the 616 and probably get kicked back into the void.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
See, I think that's when they get sucked into the 616 and then kick right back out. Like, don't come over here fucking
Want
our
to do
shit
some
up.
cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching
They
band?
know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupter?
Even force
White
bump.
girl
You want to build a
interrupt.
snowman?
Yes.
But I can't.
You there?
Yo, that movie looks.
Shout out to the 80s. That's an 80s song, right?
Yeah. That movie
yeah.
looks so fire, bro. I can't even lie. I can't even fucking lie. That movie looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I usually, I'm putting... Oh, what the hell? This again.
Stop knocking the thing off.
I haven't moved.
There you go. You're straight right there.
Oh, it's your-
Oh, but that shit was whole.
Bro, hold on.
Oh my god, now Joe unplugged my headphones. Jesus. There you go.
Nah, the wires were all tangled up, so every time you moved your head, it changed the angle of the wire, bro. We'll get that fixed on payday. I'm a veteran, so, you know.
Well, July 26th, Deadpool 3. Or actually, it's not Deadpool 3. It's Deadpool and Wolverine. This is not Deadpool 3. That's been confirmed. But now that that's over and I finally got to do that with you guys.
Break down a couple more. Fuck it. I'll roll this one when we're done with the other one. Screw it.
Nope. I do officially want to say that for everybody watching directly following this episode, it is completely set up, completely done. We have 34 participants in our Underground Championship UI universe for WWE 2K24 mode. Yeah, I'm fat. My bad. But we will be doing the first episode of that following this. 2 championship titles will be on the line: the hardcore and the women's. We will have qualifying for matches for both the men's and women's tag team title matches. Opening up the big with a big fatal 4-way. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting,
Yeah, I'll see
especially
it, trust
since
me.
we get to commentate it. We will straight up just mute out the commentary for the game. It's going to be dope. But while Joe finishes up, I'm going to say my part about the NFL draft.
I would say if you want, break down the WWE a little bit if you wanted to until I just finish this last one up, bro.
I'm not good. I'm going to say my part about the NFL draft. Let's fucking go Birds. Let's fucking go Birds.
I told y'all when
Let's
y'all
go
watched when
Birds,
you watched
bro.
it when you guys watched my little short on Thursday when I said it's draft day. You see me repping my New York Giants stuff. I said my co-host is an Eagles fan. I told you all that.
Let's go Birds.
But we ain't talking about that. Fuck them Birds.
Nah, first of all, I'm going to say this right now. If Caleb Williams does not pull up like he was the number 1 draft pick and future Hall of Famer all in one shot, they're going to have problems over there in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, the way the draft played out, the Bears are no longer the team to kick in the NFC North.
I mean, the Vikings definitely fucking did not draft well, but
Yeah, they did.
I don't know.
In my opinion, the rookie quarterback that they drafted he's got the
Who'd they
best
get?
opportunity. JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, they got JJ.
It was the perfect situation for him. But we'll get into that.
But now the Eagles, they got the 2 DBs, two white DBs.
No.
One white DB. What's his name? Fucking
Dejan. That's the
Cooper
one-
DeJean.
Yeah, that's who
And
our
then-
friend Rodrigue wanted.
Yeah, and then we drafted the first.
Quentin Mitchell, the guy I wanted. He
Yeah.
wasn't the best corner on the
No,
board.
but he was the first defensive player to go in the whole draft.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. See, this I didn't pay attention.
Hold on,
I
I'll let
just
you know right
who I
now. Hold up,
drafted.
I'll let you know right now.
This is Joe's shtick. But
First defensive player picked was in first round, pick 14. I know that for a fact because I got this written
my
down.
boy Joe took notes.
I got 13 pages on 4 rounds,
Yeah,
bro.
we're not. You're
So this year in the NFL draft, 4th time in NFL history where 3 quarterbacks went 1, 2, and 3. First time in NFL draft history where 6 quarterbacks went in the top 12 picks. The other three times the quarterbacks were drafted in 1, 2, and 3 was 1971, 1999, 2021, and 2024. But
All right, roll that up. Also, I do want to say we grabbed Jeremiah Trotter Jr. It's a
pick
legacy player right
15,
there.
pick 15 was the very first defensive player taken off, and it was by the Colts.
Fuck the Colts. But yeah, that's just my part. I'll wait for Joe to keep going on the NFL draft. But I will go back to the 2K universe real quick. If you guys want to be added into it, if you guys think it's exciting, it's fun, we are going to control every aspect of this. So we are going to try to run storylines, set it up. There's ways in the game you could do all that fun shit. We got multiple titles. We're at 34 people right now, 2 shows a week.
Created titles.
Yep, everything's created. Everything's customized. We will be doing the same thing with the Madden when that time comes. But for now, we're kicking it with the WWE. If you see the logo in the back on the green screen, that's where we're going to be putting up the show. It's going to be more of like a broadcast commentary booth kind of thing. But it's going to be a good time. It's not going to be long episodes. Hopefully nothing more than an hour. Every match will have time limits. But it's going to be a banger because we got a gauntlet eliminator for the Hardcore Championship title. The first night.
We started off with a
With
bang.
a bang. And then you get the Women's Championship. You get 4 qualifying tag team matches. 2 for men's and then the 2 for the women's. You got some other bangers up in there. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, I do also want to shout out Legacy is Timeless, Alice Rojas, Slick Wagner Brown for giving me the green light to get back in the ring this weekend. I greatly appreciate it. I worked hard. I'm going to keep working hard. As you would always say, the work is never done. There's always more to accomplish. It definitely felt like I was home again. please, guys, follow me on everything for all my professional wrestling at the PD Rock 11 on all social media. You'll see all pictures. You'll be able to see everywhere I'm going to be wrestling at. You can go follow Test of Strength as well. Follow Lit, Legacy is Timeless. Follow all the wrestlers that come with it. Heel Shit merch. Follow them. It's just a product that I will continuously push as long with myself and this podcast. You will hear me push those products all the time on this show. But it's a great product. It's a great wrestling scene, great wrestling environment, probably the best in the Northeast. Other than that, Joe's got it rolled up, so now it's Joe's turn to go into the draft.
Time
Calm down, Bruce.
to recall the NFL draft. I mean, pretty much picks 1, 2, and going into the draft, pick 3 was kind of up for the air.
Who was 2?
You have the Bears at pick 1, Commanders at pick 2,
Who'd the Commanders
Patriots
take?
at pick 3. So
I
hold
know
on.
the Patriots took Drake May.
So in the beginning, the Patriots were on talks with the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants being reported to trying to move up. Bears were on the clock immediately. Caleb Williams. Everybody knew that. My breakdown on Caleb Williams from USC is that he reminds me a little of Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes, just because of his outside the pocket playmaking ability. Reminds me of, everyone compares him to Patrick Mahomes. I see more Aaron Rodgers than Patrick Mahomes.
I don't see shit until he gets on the NFL fucking grass and plays ball.
Pick 2, Jaden Daniels from LSU. So now you know, me and you being Giants and Eagles fans, that's in the NFC East, bro. We're going to have to contend with another mobile quarterback.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jalen Daniels out of LSU reminds me of Lamar Jackson, to be honest. He was the only player last year in FBS history with 40-plus passing touchdowns and 10-plus rushing touchdowns last year. Patriots go with Drake May and pick 3 from North Carolina, the quarterback. He has good arm talent. He's sloppy mechanics at times from like the hip down, his feet, his legs. They're not always set.
Hip drills.
No, that wouldn't work. That he would have to work pocket drills, pocket presence drills. Hip drills are more for DBs and linebackers.
Just go.
His comp for me would be Josh Allen coming out of college. He has great size and athleticism, anticipation, creativity, and his ability to create outside the pocket.
Why don't you put the notebook here?
Pick 4, we have the Cardinals. This is where a lot of people thought trades were going to be happening because the Cardinals they need to have so many holes.
They took a quarterback?
No.
Okay.
So a lot of the pros.
Oh,
were
they
like,
took Marvin Harrison.
Yes,
Jr.
a lot of pros were like, "Listen, Cards, you got a lot of picks as it is. Just don't get cute. Take the best available player." They
Yo,
took
hold on.
Marvin Harrison.
This is the Marvin Harrison. So when this pick was going on, I peeped on my Facebook and everything, and there was like rumors that I think it might have even been before this pick that the Eagles were going to attempt to trade A.J. Brown and move up in the draft to get this motherfucker.
No. That was never.
No, that was a rumor that popped up on my Facebook. Whether it was a Facebook rumor, real or not.
Oh, it was definitely a Facebook
You want to
rumor,
know
I
what
promise you
happened?
that.
You want to know what happened an hour after that? He signed a 3-year extension for $84 million, and then he put out a tweet said, "I'm not going
Now,
anywhere."
there was a lot of talk about Marvin Harrison, Nabeer Naker. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try this again. Malik Neighbors out of LSU. And Roma Duzier out of Washington. Those were the definitely top 3 wide receivers. However you wanted A, B, and C, it was up to like the teams. Well, in my opinion, Marvin Harrison was the most well-polished. Can run every single route. He reminds me of Larry Fitzgerald, bro.
Okay.
Not the fastest receiver, but he's gonna get open, and he's
Best hands.
a route running technician, bro.
Best hand ever.
Mm-hmm. Pick 5. Chargers did what I said. Well, I predicted it, bro. What'd I tell you? They were going to go with the best offensive lineman, Joe Alt. Tackle out of Notre Dame. Enormous. He's polished. Length and width. Like, his wingspan is just crazy, dude. Giant length, giant range. And he's great at moving up to the second level. Getting angles on the second level linebackers and everything. Giants with pick number 6, draft Malik Neighbors. A lot of people thought we were going to go quarterback and grab J.J. McCarthy. We passed on him. I think, and being a Giants fan, I give that pick an A+. The most electrifying wide receiver in the draft. Tennessee Titans drafts J.C. Latham, tackle. He can play both guard and tackle. He has great upper torque, a firm base for blocking. His bend and balance is really good. Taking like edge rushers, his balance when he's getting bull rushed is real good. And edge rushers trying to use quickness, he's able to bend and around that and protecting people right there. The only problem he has trouble picking up stunts. That's his main thing for J.C. Latham to tackle. Now here's where the draft went crazy. Everybody was waiting, wondering when the draft was going to get turned upside down. The Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, this was the. See, I'm just trying to pull up the list real quick.
The Atlanta Falcons drafted.
I know they drafted.
After they paid Kirk Cousins over $100 million. Sorry to blunt hit back. Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Washington. My initial thoughts, wow, shocker, what the is going on? But after hearing, days follow and everything, I get it. But my initial analogy of him, I guess, is they already have Kirk Cousins, but Michael Penix has a huge arm, mentally tough, and he reminds me of Joe Flacco.
I don't
Just
think
left
Kirk
it.
Cousins is going to last that 3-year contract. He's going to retire.
And then pick 9, the Bears.
This is where I like it the most because this is where it's going to be
They drafted
funky.
Rome. No, pick 8 is where the draft got funky, but the
No,
Bears.
this is where
pick
it's going to get good in Chicago.
Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington. The Bears now have a crazy wide receiver room. Mike came over from the Chargers.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Roman Duze. And not to mention their tight end, Clement. Like, crazy. But here's another receiver who reminds me of Larry Fitzgerald. Big body receiver, not the fastest, not as well polished as a route runner as Larry Fitzgerald was coming out. But he's an ideal frame for wide receivers. He's great at combat catches, which are 50-50 balls. Jets trade to the Vikings. The Vikings move up to pick 10. The Jets trade out of it, and the Vikings draft J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy got the best scenario. He's got an offensive line protecting him. He has Justin Jefferson and Addison
Oh, I know you're talking about. I'm just sharing.
as wide receivers. He's got a good defense. And he also has what's the other quarterback there that he could sit behind if he needed to. Anyway, he's a winner. He's efficient. My comp for him is Alex Smith, and he has a skippability and great athleticism. That's my comp on J.J. McCarthy.
Now we're at the Jets.
Yep. Now you got the
Doing
the Jets.
something right in life.
They
This is the one thing the Jets don't have.
so the Jets went with
An offensive
tackle.
Which, bro, go look it down the board. Like, everything on that team, they're good. Except the offensive
a lot of people
line.
thought they were going to get. I mean, a lot of people thought the Jets were going to go offense. I mean, wide receiver anyway, but they didn't. They went offensive tackle. I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm just going to go with Fashanu.
Fashion.
He's very balanced in pass protection. Anchor versus the rush, meaning bull rushes. He anchors down very well. He sets that back foot, sets that anchor, protects his quarterback. He does need to get a lot better in run blocking, though. Fashuno's not an excellent run blocking tackle. Here's a pick I understand, pick 12 with the Broncos. I understand this pick for Sean
They don't
Payton.
have a quarterback.
They do.
Who?
They just traded for Zach Wilson. So, but they also have Jason Statham. But now I get it. But I'm not a huge Bo Nix fan. I'm not a huge Bo
Taking
Nix
Bo
fan.
Nix over Zach Wilson any
But-
day of the week.
I think Bo Nix is going to start. I think Sean Payton believes in himself and believes that he can work with Bo Nix. For me, he's quick, he's accurate, kind of like Tua. He reminds me of Tua out of Miami. He's good at play action. And he's great at short to intermediate routes. He can't really throw the long ball. I didn't like him in Auburn. I did not like his play in Auburn. And I feel like he was more of a schematic quarterback in Oregon. A lot of his passes did not go past the line of scrimmage. They were either at or 5'10s in front of the line of scrimmage. I mean, he did throw the deep ball every once in a while, but not nowhere a lot. Then you got the Raiders. A lot of people thought they were going to go with a quarterback. But now you got 6 quarterbacks going. Who do they go with? Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia. Dynamic playmaker. Yak machine. And he reminds me of George Kittle.
That dude got booed.
Who?
George Kittle, when he was they announced him at WrestleMania, and they booed the fuck out that motherfucker in Philly, bro. It was great.
Pick 14, first round, Saints. First defensive player the Saints take, Talise. Nope, I'm sorry. Sorry. Correction.
My boy's skipping the Raiders,
Yes.
first of all.
No, Raiders, I said Brock Bowers.
Okay.
Tight
And
end.
now it's the Saints.
Now it's the Saints. Still not it's still an offensive
it's an
player.
offensive
yeah,
lineman,
it's an
bro.
all tackle. That's my fault. I read the wrong player.
Talise
Fugana.
Fagu. Whatever,
Oregon
dude.
State.
Sorry, probably.
Powerful and nasty. Can play both tackles position, but he's dominantly a right tackle. This is where the first defensive player comes off. So that's another record history that was broken Thursday night. 14 straight players picked in the draft were offensive players. The first defensive player did not come off the board until pick 15. Indianapolis Colts draft. Defensive end out of UCLA, Latul.
Yo, all these dudes with these names that are Samoan as fuck, bro.
Now this guy is a great story. He played at Washington, had to medically retire, got his neck and back fused together. They was told he could never play football again. He told those doctors he will play football again. The doctor who cleared Peyton Manning was the doctor who cleared him to play, and UCLA took a chance on him. He played for UCLA. Now, in my opinion, Latul is the best pure pass rusher in the draft. Most natural pass rusher in the draft. He has a very diverse plan of attack when he attacks the offensive lineman. He sets him up greatly with his speed to power rushes. And he's a pure hand fighter. He was a wrestler, has a wrestling background. Pick 16, the Seahawks. Shout out to our boy Freaky. I know he really liked this.
Bro, you need a quarterback. You're out here grabbing defensive linemen.
They needed run support.
Bro, you need someone to throw you the fucking ball.
So they draft defensive tackle Byron Murphy out of Texas. The best defensive tackle in the draft.
Kudos, I get it, but you need a quarterback. Jesus, fuck, H Christ.
He has leverage. He has quickness. His comp to me was Ed Oliver. I heard somebody, I don't know. Never mind. And he's great at collapsing the pocket. Pick 17 was the Vikings, but they traded with the Jags. They draft Dallas Turner, edge rusher out of Alabama. He's very athletic, rare length. He's a very loose rusher. My comp for him, he's now in the New York Giants, Brian Burns. That's my comp for Dallas Turner. Pick 18, we have the Bengals, who take tackle out of Georgia, Amarius Mims. I want to say his first name is Amarius. Last name Mims. I'm sorry if I butchered your first name.
Yeah, Marius.
He has excellent feet and balance, and he's a great pass protector. Pick 19, the Rams. Jared Verse, edge, Florida State. Physical, rugged, bully pass rusher, explosive hands, power rusher, real quick against the run. And then you got pick 20, the Steelers. If you want to name them out, I mean, you can name them.
Nah, go ahead, keep
So
going.
that way you feel like you're a little involved here.
I'm good.
Pick 20, Steelers. Tackle out of Washington, Troy Fatanua, I want to say. I'm sorry for butchering your name. He very versatile, explosive hands and hips, explodes out of the stance, explodes, and he's an anchor against power rushers. He has very good anchor against power rushers. Pick 21, the Dolphins.
My boy Chop Chop.
Yes, Chop Robinson out of Penn State. He's a effort ball off the edge, effort bull rusher off the edge, explosive raw athlete, and he creates chaos, bro. He just creates chaos. Seven wide receivers were taken in the first round, bro.
Oh, so we're just gonna stop at 21 and not talk about who got picked
No,
up
I'm just saying.
at 22?
Right before I talk about your team, I'm just saying 7 wide receivers. I want to let
You
everyone
see
know
how
this,
you
yo.
New York
7
Giants
wide
fans
receivers
act,
were
bro,
taken.
like,
We're taken in the first
y'all
round.
act crazy.
So my boy was sitting there texting. I'm not going to mention who. Yo, my boy
Crazy.
was sitting there texting me, and we were sitting there talking about corners at this time, right?
Here we
While
go.
the Eagles were on the clock, right? My boy texted me, and he was like, "Yo,
Philly Dilly, bitch.
what corner do you think you should draft? Like, what corner do you want as a Giants fan?" And I was like, "Look, honestly, I want Quinion Mitchell. I think we could pick him up out of Toledo. I think we can get him in the second round because I can't see anyone really grabbing him." As soon as I get done sending that text,
Boom.
Eagles pick is in. They come up. The Eagles have selected Quinion Mitchell out of Toledo.
You want to know what's funny about that? Because we did the same shit to the Dallas Cowboys a few years ago. David Akers came up on the draft, and he drafted Dallas Goedert for us. That boy was named Dallas because his parents' favorite fucking football team was the Cowboys, and they
I
wanted
thought-
him to go. Nah, we take everybody's players, bro.
I personally
Howie
thought
Roseman, you're a fucking mad scientist.
I thought y'all were gonna grab the best corner out of in the draft. I'm not gonna say he gets picked up later on.
I think we did get the best corner.
See, so in my opinion, Quinion Mitchell from Toledo was the second best cornerback in the draft. In my opinion, he led the FBS and passes defended in 2022. But he's very twitchy, he's very tough, and he's excellent in man coverage. And that's dominantly what Toledo played. So, Eagles got a good one. I hate to say it, being a Giants fan, but the Eagles got a good one. Really. Pick 23, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Draft, Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, LSU. Raw talent, explosive, high flyer. A true vertical weapon. Silky smooth in his route running. He has great top speed, and he can locate the ball on deep throws. Second, maybe third in the draft, maybe. He plays above the rim, meaning high flyer. He plays above the rim, going to get those balls, the high deep passes thrown to him. He'll jump up and go get them in the red zone when you need to throw that high ball out of the. It's go above the rim, dog. I'm sorry. It's the way I put it through, all right? You can locate the ball. He plays above the rim in the red zone.
Sir, put the weed down, please.
Use a little basketball analogy, yo. We'll like the next one later in a little bit.
Yeah, I like that a little bit. We're going to save that one for the WWE episode.
And now, let's talk about the
Can't
pick
wait.
24 Cowboys. Oh, wait.
Flash, throw that shit away.
They traded their pick to the Lions.
You can still talk.
So you can hear me? All right. So
No,
pick
I'm
24.
just saying, I know the wire is a little faulty, but it's the headphone wire.
Yeah, I know. The
So,
mic's still working. I
Yeah,
know.
the mic will still work, so I'll fix the headphones, Joe.
Keep talking. Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
talking.
Cowboys trade to the Lions. Now this is where the best corner got drafted.
Yeah, but hold on. You got to present
Terrion
it properly.
Arnold.
Like, my boy, didn't Marshall come out for this? Yeah, I know you watched the draft. dog.
Marshall.
Eminem.
No. Eminem came out in the very, very beginning.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, because the draft was in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
And didn't he announce his new album too?
Yeah, he did all
The
that.
Death
I
of
forgot
Slim
to say it on the
Shady.
beginning. You had Eminem, you had Roger. So Roger
I don't give
Goodell.
a fuck about no
Roger
Roger
Goodell came
Goodell.
out, Eminem, and then you had Jared Goff. You had a couple of the key players from Detroit Lions, and then you had greats from Detroit Lions. Megatron came out in the beginning. Barry Sanders. There was a lot of talk. Who's a bigger icon? Real quick, before we even continue with that pick 24, I got a quick question. Who's a bigger icon in Detroit, Eminem or Barry Sanders?
Eminem.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think.
You want to know why?
Go ahead, tell me why.
Barry Sanders did not bring a championship to Detroit,
Okay.
but Eminem has Grammys. He brought some kind of light to Detroit. I mean, Barry Sanders brought a spark. Every time he came on the field, everybody was excited. But what did that last? Like 7 years and he retired?
I hear you.
Like, and Eminem's been around since 97 and it's 2024. That's
I mean,
what's that,
I'm not going to say
30
either
that's
one is bigger.
27 years?
I'm not saying either one of them bigger because, to be honest with you, I think they right there.
But I even think I think there's bigger names and running backs than Barry Sanders.
Oh, you're out your damn mind. You out your damn mind.
Like, Barry Sanders is a GOAT, but like he's the best running back, but his name, like,
There is no name bigger than Barry Sanders.
I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
Maybe you
Like,
could say sweetness, Walter Payton.
I don't know, man. Never
But
mind.
pick 24, the Cowboys trade their pick to the Detroit Lions, who select, in my opinion, the best corner, Terrion Arnold. And what he did after he got drafted, he took the mic, literally grabbed the mic from her, turned around, looked at the audience and said, "I'm home." But he's very fluid and smooth. Ball skills are great.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy. There's a lot of no Diddy for this whole draft, all right? I wrote a lot of no Diddy shit that I'm going to say. I'm not going to say pause and no Diddy after every time.
I'm just saying, bro.
Fluid and smooth, great ball skills, pause, and he's great at press man. Physical coverage, and he will come up there and make the tackle on the runs, on running plays. Pick 25, Packers, draft tackle out of Arizona, Jordan Morgan. I thought I said that, all right.
Got the list right here just in case you
Smooth
fuck
move. He's a smooth mover. Redirects defensive lineman easily. He struggles versus power rushers though. And then we got the pick 26, Bucks. Drafted a center out of Duke, Graham Barton. Positional flexibility is what I got written down for him. He has great awareness, strong hands, and he's very good at pulling and reaching the second level on pull zone plays where the guard is pulling.
So you mean to tell? Hold on. Let's go back to
Center.
the Detroit pick real quick.
Okay, go
Dallas
ahead.
traded Detroit. So Dallas traded. What did they trade for that pick? Like they traded.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not write down what every single team, because there was a lot of them were just moving in the draft. It was just a lot of this year's draft picks moving around.
Because they had the 29th pick, right? And they got Tyler Guyton, the offensive lineman,
Yeah.
and then
See, now you're jumping ahead of the,
Fucking
but like
load.
I was gonna keep going in order, bro.
yeah, I know what you're doing, but I want to know what they did, what they traded for.
Oh,
that
so
draft pick.
look up the trades then.
I don't care because fuck Dallas.
All right then. Well, did you want to know what you guys? Because no, you guys didn't move up.
Nah, I know what we got. I know what we picked.
We were just talking about the Bucks, right? Pick 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished him. Pick 27. The Cards are once again on the clock.
Defensive lineman Darius Robinson.
Yes, out of Missouri. What I have for him is versatile. He's a versatile on the D line, meaning he can play anywhere from the edge to the D tackle to the nose tackle.
See, this is a good one. He's
He's a big edge. He's very good at the push pull moves, meaning like I'm gonna bull rush you, I'm gonna attack your outside shoulder, and then as I got you backpedaling, I'm gonna pull you forward and swim over you. That's what push-pull mover means.
I know
So
what it means.
I'm not
I get it.
talking to the people who don't know. I'm a coach.
Pick 28.
Hold on a second.
That's where we're at. The
He's
Chiefs?
physical. I was gonna say, but I have
Oh.
a comp for Darius Robinson. My comp for him was Cam Jordan.
That's
Like when
a
I
good one.
watched his tape, I imagined
Cam Jordan's a bully
from the
yeah.
Saints.
This is a good pick. I
The
hate
Bills
this
traded with the Chiefs.
and which is fucking wild.
Now-
because the last time you
Yep.
dumb motherfuckers did this, you know who the Chiefs got? Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
You know what followed with that trade? 4 Super Bowl visits and 3 Super Bowl rings and 3 MVPs. I think
3 Super Bowl MVPs? Yes.
No, fuck the Super Bowl MVP. I'm pretty
No,
sure
I
he's got
think-
3 MVPs as well. The man's been in the league 6 years. He's only lost the one Super Bowl he lost
Hold on. Let me-
is to the real GOAT, Tom Brady. No offense, just saying. I'm just saying.
Patrick Mahomes on it. And then I think Lamar Jackson won it.
So as much as I hate the Chiefs all around, I hate them because of how talented and how really good they are. So like it's a respectful hate. But the Bills are just fucking stupid because this Xavier Worthy pick, bro, is gonna bite you in the fucking
It's
face.
Tyreek Hill. It's Tyreek Hill.
Not even that.
But that's
bro.
not even the comp I
you don't-
have for him. So it
but
doesn't
you
even
don't
matter.
have to be Tyreek Hill to be a great wide receiver.
No.
First of all, Tyreek Hill.
But he broke the 40-yard time.
I get that.
He
But
ran the fastest 40 ever.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, even if he ran that fast as 40, say he gets in the NFL and he's like, all right, you know what? My speed, I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit to get better at everything else to become all around. Like, you don't necessarily have to be
All right.
the craziest, fastest ankle breaker in the world to be
So-
nasty as fuck. But this will bite the Chiefs in the fucking ass.
This is
bro.
what I have written down
Straight
for him,
up.
okay? Xavier Worthy, wide receiver out of Texas. Instant speed, downfield tracking, sharp cuts, explosive yak.
Yeah,
All
but you better just hope that man
Now-
brings some type of physicality, because if
With-
he gets pushed off that fucking line, he's done.
With all that being said, okay, I think about the Kansas City Chiefs. I think about Andy Reid. I think about what he can do with that kind of speed. We've seen what he can do with Tyreek Hill. You understand what I'm saying? This
Okay.
is going to change the game for Andy Reid as a play caller.
All right, so my one thing I'm gonna say about that is, you just better hope that it transitions well to the NFL, or he transitions well to the NFL. Don't like that yet. Please don't like that yet.
I got
brother.
enough to roll another one.
Oh, okay. Well, sure, fuck it.
Want me to light it now?
Give it a couple minutes. But college players always don't transition well to the NFL. No offense. Y'all can hate me if you want to when I say this. Reggie Bush was nasty as fuck in both. Yes, that
He was nasty in the NFL too.
but not like as he was a nastier running back in college than he was in the NFL. He had a better college career in my eyes than he did an NFL career.
That's understandable, but
And he was better on returns in the NFL to me than he was. As
what
a
I'm
running
trying
back.
to say is
he was, but
we know the history of what Andy Reid can do with wide receivers. Look what he did with he was
Okay,
your
but-
guys' coach.
okay, but he also had I'm pretty sure that team also had like the most drop passes. last
Exactly, and this boy got hands.
year. Yeah, but you better hope those hands transition to an NFL ball.
I trust in Andy
No,
Reid,
did
bro.
he?
I trust in Andy Reid, bro.
All right,
Pick 29.
I love Andy.
Moving
Reid
on.
too, bitch.
Cowboys draft.
Fuck that. We don't care.
Tackle out of Oklahoma.
Pick 30
Tyler
for the
Guyton.
Ravens.
Hold up, Tyler Guyton. Now he was also a former tight end, so he has great size, great length. He's fluid and smooth, in pass protection. He uproots defenders in
What-
the run game.
What?
But he's a raw player.
He's O line. What position though?
Tackle.
So he's gonna end up facing fucking Tyron. What's his name? The oldest motherfucker they got on that offensive line over there.
He hasn't played for them no more.
He retired, right?
No, he plays for
No.
You talking about Tyrone Smith, the left tackle that Dallas
Yeah,
has?
he was there last year.
Yes.
Yes, but
he
that's
plays for a
what
different team now.
But that's what I'm saying. This upcoming year, that is going to be his replacement. Like, they're going to try to mold him.
Yeah,
he might
yeah,
not
yeah,
be
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
starter.
No, yeah.
but
He's
that's-
eventually going to be taking that
that's
position because
going
what they
be
want to
his
do is
replacement.
move the other Thomas, the left guard, who they did push out to left tackle last season when he was injured, back in.
All right, now, hold on, right? You're a Giants fan. I'm an Eagles fan.
We both hate the Cowboys.
They haven't done anything.
Since
bro.
1995.
No, they haven't done anything in the offseason. What do they got? Eric Hendricks? The linebacker?
Oh,
That
dude,
was
I
it?
mean, no one understands what Jerry Jones said when he goes, we're all in on this offseason. Don't make no moves. We're all in on the draft.
Grab an
I mean, I'm
off-
not saying offensive lineman is a bad pick because, we all know the Giants need offensive linemen. We didn't draft a single offensive lineman in the draft.
Did you even you didn't even have a first round draft pick, bro.
We had number 6. We drafted Malik Neighbors.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know why I blanked that out.
Because you bugging.
Yeah, trash.
Pick 30.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's go back to that.
The Cowboys, man. Let's move on.
Yeah, but y'all need a quarterback too. Like,
Hey, listen. I kind of trust Joe Shane right now, but he's got. Listen. All right. Here's my thought on it, bro. Right now, Daniel Jones is injured. He's probably not going to come back until like
Tommy
after the
Cutler.
first four. No, we're
Tommy
gonna
Cutler.
rock out with probably Drew Lock. To be honest, unless
give it to Tommy.
we just
Cutlets.
signed. If Tommy beats Drew Lock out, great. But I mean, supposedly Drew Lock was told he's going to be the starter until Daniel Jones comes back. All right, whatever. Now, Daniel Jones, we can cut him next year, and it's only like $19 million cap hit
$19 million.
instead of 45. That's why we couldn't cut him during this year. We'd have to wait until next year to do it. My thing, is let's just keep him until 2020. Let's just make it to 2026 and draft, Archie Manning.
You're wild, yeah.
But pick 30, the Baltimore Ravens select Nate Wiggins, DB out of Clemson. He's long, fast, and fluid. Pause.
No, Diddy, yo, that's so. Yo, you are never writing up a.
My comp for him is
job,
DRC.
bro.
He's
Never.
dynamic. He's a dynamic athlete. Great change of direction, and closeout speed is excellent.
My dude ain't never writing another thing up again.
Bro, because I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking football stuff, bro. So that's what I'm going with. I'm not thinking about, Diddy, no homo, Paul. I'm not thinking all that. I'm being football minded, bro. 49ers select wide receiver. Now, this wide receiver, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
Now, out of Florida. Here's the thing that's question. Brandon Ayuk still hasn't signed. Now, there's people saying that they're going to sign Brandon Ayuk and they're going to trade Deebo Samuels. John Lynch is saying he ain't doing none of that, but he's never not going to answer the phone and not listen. He'll always listen. So it is what it is with that one. But for him, I got excellent hands. His route running is polished. My comp to him was Michael Gallup. Great hands, crisp route runner, and why'd I write that so small? Great route running and a smart player.
That's the end of the first round.
No. Then you got the Bills with the last pick trading with the Panthers. The Panthers trade back into the first round. Now, this I do know that the Panthers gave up their number 1 pick in the second round to the Bills, but I don't know what else was given. I know there was a couple other picks swapped in and out of there. So the Panthers draft Xavier Legette, wide receiver out of South Carolina. Now, this receiver, Xavier Legette, bro, he's explosive, physical, yak, run after catch player. My comp for him, A.J. Brown.
Good one.
He's big and physical, vertical.
We're not doing no more rounds after this.
Vertical
we're
weapon,
going to the WWE
but he
episode.
needs route running work. That's the thing, though.
wild,
He's
bro.
a very big and physical vertical weapon, but he needs work in route running. And that was the end of the first round.
All right. Do you really want to keep going through 2 more rounds? I mean, I'm pretty sure people. It's
I
up to you.
mean,
Or do-
I can really keep going. I really don't care. I mean, I was gonna do the 3 rounds.
It's up to you. I mean, we could do the 3 rounds, or we can go into the WWE episode. What time is it?
I don't know. I was just looking at what Manuel Torres said. It's 8:28 right now.
What did Manuel? Oh, you know what? What did Manny
He's
say?
like going. He said going off the topic, but saw the pics from your match, PD Rock. Wish I could have been there. Definitely Eminem.
Yo, yeah. See, even he said, but he don't really know anything about Barry Sanders.
I was
so
about
we'll
to say,
leave
does
that
he
one
know?
alone.
Hey, man, he know much about
Well, if
football?
Manny's watching, I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do, Joe.
I don't care, man. It's 8:30. If you want to go in, we can go into the WWE. How about this?
We'll take a 5-minute break. Set up the WWE.
How about this? If you guys want me to go into the second and third round, let us know in the comments, and I'll do that for our next video next week.
Okay, there you go. That
I'll
works.
cover the second and third round. I got the notes all the way up until the fourth. But we're gonna take a 10-minute break to load up and get our